Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the journey that takes you to the heart of the world's most captivating stories. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm glad you're joining me today. As we embark on this new episode, I want to take you to a place that's both familiar and foreign, a city in central Mexico where beauty and tragedy have intersected in a shocking way. Imagine walking through the vibrant streets of Guadalajara, surrounded by the sounds of mariachi music and the aroma of delicious Mexican cuisine. But amidst this lively backdrop, a senseless act of violence has shaken the community to its core. Valeria Marquez, a 23-year-old social media influencer with over 200,000 followers, was shot dead while doing a live stream on TikTok at her beauty salon in the suburb of Zapopan. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the darker side of human nature and the pervasive problem of gender-based violence that plagues Mexico. According to the UN, 10 women or girls are murdered every day by partners or family members in this country. Valeria's death is currently being investigated as a femicide, a term that's all too familiar in Mexico. As we explore this story further, I want to take you to the streets of Zapopan, where Valeria's beauty salon was located. It's a bustling area filled with shops and restaurants, but also a place where the sound of gunfire is not uncommon. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel, one of Mexico's most violent drug trafficking groups, has a significant presence in this region. As I speak with locals and experts, I'm struck by the sense of shock and outrage that's gripping the community. Valeria was a beloved figure on social media, known for her beauty tips and infectious personality. Her fans are still trying to come to terms with the fact that she's gone, and that her life was cut short in such a brutal manner. As we continue to explore this story, I want to delve deeper into the issue of femicide in Mexico and what's being done to address it. We'll speak with advocates and experts who are working tirelessly to raise awareness about this critical issue and to support victims' families. But for now, let's take a moment to remember Valeria Marquez, a young woman who was taken from us far too soon. Her story is a reminder of the importance of standing up against violence and advocating for justice and equality. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. As we continue our journey through the stories that shape our world, we find ourselves in Australia, where a former Liberal MP, Rory Amon, has been arrested and charged with breaching his bail conditions over alleged child sex offending. This is a serious and disturbing case, and one that highlights the importance of accountability and justice. As I delve into this story, I'm reminded of the complexities and challenges that exist in our societies. The allegations against Mr. Amon are deeply troubling, and it's essential that we approach this topic with sensitivity and respect for all parties involved. The fact that he has pleaded not guilty and been committed to stand trial on multiple counts is a testament to the seriousness with which these allegations are being taken. As I travel through the world, I'm often struck by the contradictions and paradoxes that exist in our communities. On one hand, we have individuals like Mr. Amon, who hold positions of power and influence, yet allegedly engage in behavior that is harmful and exploitative. On the other hand, we have countless ordinary people who work tirelessly to build stronger, safer, and more just societies. It's this contrast that I find particularly fascinating, and it's a theme that I've explored in many of my stories over the years. The idea that our actions have consequences, and that we must be held accountable for our behavior, is a fundamental aspect of human experience. As we navigate the complexities of our world, it's essential that we prioritize empathy, compassion, and understanding. As we take a break from this story, I want to invite you to reflect on the importance of accountability and justice in our own lives. How do we hold ourselves and others accountable for our actions? What role do we play in creating safer, more just communities? These are questions that I'll continue to explore in my travels, and ones that I hope will inspire you to think critically about the world around us. And now let's take a brief pause before moving on to our final story of the day. We'll be heading to a different part of the world, where we'll meet ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you to the Empire State, where a significant development is unfolding in the world of politics and taxation. Two New York Republicans, Nicole Maliotakis and Nick LaLota, have signaled that the cap on the state and local tax deduction may rise to as much as $80,000. This potential change has far-reaching implications for individuals and families across the country, particularly those living in high-tax states like New York. As I travel through America, I'm constantly reminded of the diverse landscapes and economies that exist within our nation. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the rolling hills of rural, upstate New York, each region has its unique character and challenges. The state and local tax deduction is a critical issue for many Americans, and this potential increase in the cap could have a significant impact on their financial well-being. As we explore this story, I'm struck by the complexities of our tax system and the ongoing debates about fairness, equity, and economic growth. It's a reminder that the decisions made in Washington, D.C. can have far-reaching consequences for ordinary people living in communities across America. As a traveler, I've seen firsthand how these policies can affect local businesses, schools, and families. As we consider this development, I'm drawn to the stories of individuals who are navigating the complexities of our tax system. From small business owners to working families, each person has a unique perspective on what this potential change could mean for their lives. As a journalist, I believe it's essential to listen to these voices and share their stories, as they provide a window into the human impact of policy decisions. As we wrap up today's journey, I want to reflect on the importance of staying informed about the issues that affect our communities. Whether it's taxation, education, or healthcare, each topic has a ripple effect on our lives and the lives of those around us. By engaging with these stories and considering multiple perspectives, we can gain a deeper understanding of the world and our place within it. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling.